Hi everyone, welcome back to Goblin Guys. DM Daddy Mike here. We are with the Northern Route. I'm going to switch screens, and everyone's here on the screen at the same time. Look at this. You guys are over there. You guys are over there. Austin will be joining us at 8:30, so he says, as he's journeying back from The Hague, tried for war crimes, because Austin is that boy. But yes, Northern Route, we're back. Andy, welcome back to the table. You were busy in P-Town. How was that?
It was amazing.
Yes.
Great weather.
And then it's officially Pride Week, so we'll be celebrating by all of your characters will be in a polycule, this unofficial polycule this episode.
Finally.
But yes, happy Pride Week. As I've mentioned before, we are coming up on the Tournament of Fortune, which will be our season finale. This will still be playing everyone's characters. It's just everyone's going back to their home cities. So these groups are going to be mixed up yet again. So if you've been wanting to kiss a character at the table, you've only got a few more chances. So make it count. But yeah, tune in for that as it happens. But we'll get back into it. Do a recap. So the Northern Route left the hamlet of Glister after battling the Shadow Mage Sezthara. Now, the way I played it, Andy, is that Harlow, you had convinced the townfolk to rise up and combat the Thayan forces. So you were busy helping the townfolk around the town while your new buddy Graznara helped with Zephyral to try to coerce the Shadow Mage Sezthara into believing that there had the ultimate virus concoction secret ingredient, which you found out to be was actually changeling blood. You tried to convince her that it was red dragon scales, and she did not believe you. So a battle broke out. Unfortunately, even with 10 escaping from prison, Zephyral, Graznara, and 10 all died, or all were killed in this battle.
Okay.
But Harlow had a healing word from the distance to revive Zephyral. He used his decanter of endless water that was housing a water elemental named Wet Dennis to capture Sezthara, and you all survived. You escaped Glister, rose up in your pirate's booty, the flying airship, but saw on the distance a Tarrasque, a large Tarrasque that made eye contact with the both of you. Skill challenge, you managed to avoid it, not get killed. It was all successful rolls, I think, by all parties. On the way to the Citadel of the Raven, which you see in the center there. This was also in conjunction with the armies of Thay converging. So it was a kind of a tight maze of swerving between dangerous mountaintops and armies attacking. Inside the Citadel, you realized that this was protected. There was a ward up to protect any entrance past these mountains. You met Castilian Moor Ashtongue, who led the Citadel. He wasn't more a warrior, but more of like an attendant. There was the Raven Feather Army, which was led by Aldrich Thane, a half-elf man with glasses, who was very into just the research of life, death, and the undead. And you met the drow librarian Lex, who liked to sell off her books. People were getting ready to leave as they saw this ward wasn't going to hold. So you all converged at the tower at the top of the Citadel, which was producing this ward, and you discovered that your Viviker that you all have access to was actually a enhancement to this ward. You decided to use the dead body of the warforged known as Doze, aka Two, that Agnes's group killed back in Waterdeep, that she still kept in her bag of holding. Right. Upon putting it back, first you put your skull in, I believe. Yeah. And your skull came to life. It formed a body out of the Viviker and tried to attack you and Ten, but when it left the protective well of that was causing the ward, it fell apart. So you recognize that Viviker would be a good facilitator to this. And then, yes, you used Doze's body. He came to life, tried to kill you. I believe Graznara pulled him apart.
Yeah. She pulled him apart, threw one arm out the window,
Yes.
and then the other arm, she put that there.
So Graznara is now with a black fisting glove. The Viviker enhanced the ward to the point where it is now a solid wall, and now you can't get out. So Lex, the librarian, made mention of a hidden catacombs under the library of the Citadel of the Raven. So you went to investigate, pulled a shelf, and a giant skeletal arm pulls out and grabs Ten and just pulls him into the catacombs. So before we get into this, we're going to do our typical icebreaker, which is today in honor of Pride Week, Pride Month. Every day is Pride Week with these girls. Where would your character be found during Pride Month? Which party or which event? Give it a long thought, and if anyone's ready to go,
I already know.
where would Agnes be?
She would be on the back of a motorbike for the Dyke March.
The Dykes on bikes.
Yeah, Dykes on bikes.
All right. Does she know how to ride a motorcycle?
No, but she would be sitting, I guess.
Would she be in one of those caddy cars?
Yeah, the exactly. Smoking her pipe.
Yes.
I think Harlow's at basement for like whatever that is because it's about the music.
The whole weekend.
The whole weekend. He's not leaving. He's not seeing his son. There's the most. I feel like the most poly people are at basement.
Yes.
The most genders are at basement, and
So many genders.
Yeah, and then it's all about the music for him. He would pass the door test where they ask him who's playing. He would know.
You would be friends with the person who's
Yeah,
playing.
yeah, he's on the list.
He's on the list.
He's not paying.
Zephyral and Graznara.
Graznara is doing the Macy's drag.
Because that's the one.
She is with all of the straight girls with their one gay friend, and she is racking it in.
That's where she's going to get the most tips, for sure.
And then she's going to go to Flaming Saddles at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Is that her home bar, you'd say?
I think so, yeah. I think all good things happen at Flaming Saddles after 3.
I think that's tattooed on her
I
lower
have data
back.
to disagree.
Flaming Saddles, we love you. Don't worry. If you want to sponsor us, let us know. And then where would Zephyr be?
I feel like he'd be doing like a Hell's Kitchen bar crawl on Sunday, like early afternoon, and then find like probably Red Eye that's having like a Murder She Wrote song along, and he just like hang out there, like guys, like just chill here for the rest of the day.
And they're like, "What's Murder She Wrote?"
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I love all that. I'm trying to think where I'm going to be. Is working probably. I got hired to work the Nasty Pig pop-up yet again, so come exactly a few things. So come buy a jockstrap from me this Friday and Saturday. But yes, we're going to jump into it. We're not going to roll initiative. It's just a skeletal arm pulls 10 in. What would you guys like to do?
I'm here, by the way, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I was saying that
Fucking hell.
you were in the library because it was the only quiet spot you could find to have sex with Zephyr.
Perfect.
And she's just like, "What was that?
What was that?"
Hey, we found the door.
Where did that pull him? What are we gonna do?
I don't know.
Well, I don't know, but I gotta go find my man. And
Is
she's
it-
gonna
is
barge
it-
right down.
Oh,
Okay.
I'll cast light and like help her guide the way.
It's you as you kind of get down the staircase. You see that there's a giant. The staircase is beginning to crumble. This is going to be a skill challenge. I need everyone to make a survival check to see if you can get past this crumbling spiral staircase.
I got a nat 20.
Nice.
Ooh. 14.
10.
Okay.
18.
The two of you are fine. The two of you slip, and you'll take, unless anyone has any reaction spells to help them.
I have Featherfall.
Featherfall. Okay. If you pop that, then you should be fine.
I'll cast Featherfall as reaction.
Oh, wait, never mind. Mine doesn't work like that.
Agnes, you're going to take 7 bludgeoning damage as you fall down to the next level of the spiral staircase. Up next is going to be a group athletics check to see if you can keep up. You see this giant. It's probably a giant's skeleton, not just a giant skeleton. It's got tatters of pieces of armor, and it's kind of like running almost like a gorilla down these like spiral staircases and long hallways.
Can Agnes cast guidance on all of us? Is it too late for that?
What is your how are you casting guidance again?
Well, because we're using the extended.
Oh, that's right.
I don't have to touch.
No, I know, but is it
Oh, I
because
can twin spell.
twin spell? But is
Yeah.
that's only to 2 people, right?
Oh, sorry, 2 people. Yeah. So
But I could do Bardic.
Yeah, you could do bardic.
Yeah, I feel like seeing what's happening, I whip out my Das Lute and I'm sort of like
Dun,
playing
dun.
it. I'm like,
Yeah.
there's some running
Roll a
music.
performance check to see if you can run and play your lute at the same time.
Absolutely, I will do that. Ooh.
Oh.
Well, good thing. 14.
I'd say you can give inspiration to one person at the very least.
Great. So I'm gonna give it to whoever you don't guide.
I
It's
guess
for athletics. You said.
if you can give it to me, because I'll give it to them.
Sure.
Or do you?
I give it
do
to
you-
Agnes. Yeah.
Okay.
So you have Bardic
So
inspiration.
you two also have guidance.
Alright.
Plus 1d4.
All right, so this is gonna
Bardic, I don't remember.
It's 1d8 added to.
better than nothing. So yes, then it's going to be an athletics check to see who can whether or not you can all keep up with the giant skeleton.
Athletics.
9.
Dirty 20.
19.
16.
Somehow, Zephyral, you just trip over Agnes's robe as you fall forward. You're gonna take another. Ooh, that was me. 4. Ooh, 8 bludgeoning damage as you hit the ground and try and keep up. Unfortunately, with Zephyral keeping you all behind, you've lost track of the skeleton as it kind of goes into a forked position. This is gonna.
Fuck did he?
You're Australian?
Well, he is underground. He is down underground.
He's down under.
Agnes, you good down there? I saw you take a tumble.
I think so, sweetie.
I'm
an old
okay
man.
too.
Do you need me to pick you up?
Yeah.
Oh, and she just picks her up and just holds her close to her bosom.
Yeah, I'd say just.
Oh, it's a little sweaty in here.
Yeah, well, it's fake.
What are Gresnar's boobs made out of?
I'd assume down feathers.
Down feathers.
Oh,
And
wow.
there's like it's just like 2 very big pillows,
Oh,
but
never
it's
mind.
warm in there. And I'd say she's
Should
underneath.
Agnes roll to try and stay awake?
Oh, yeah. Make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Okay.
Does nuzzling into my breast count as a short rest?
You know what? I would allow it. Agnes is small enough.
14.
Yeah, you start to doze off. I'd say the next round you're gonna. I'm forcing you to take a short rest. You cannot. You cannot participate, and it will be an automatic
Wow.
failure.
Damn.
But you get to do your health points back at the very least.
Okay. Your boobs must be huge.
Yeah,
Your
hidden
cleavage must be
ability.
huge.
They're big. Yeah, they're proportionate, and I'm 7 feet tall.
That's true, and I'm 2.5 feet or something.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
you're just right in between them. While you're doing that, you're just so excited to help out. Roll on your wild magic table.
Oh,
Oh,
yay!
wow.
For you, Andy, I developed a full wild magic table that's drag themed for Gresnara that I get to pull out at any moment.
Okay, let's see how.
It's all very silly
That
stuff.
is an 11, which means tiny flying wigs orbit around your head. And I'm imagining they're very like, oh my gosh, the name is escaping me. The Australians, Priscilla, Queen of the Desert.
Yeah.
They're like the styrofoam wigs. They're very campy.
Move this closer, sorry.
They have little wingies on them.
Yeah.
Is it like the Coco Peru wig? And they're
Oh
just
my God.
And then, but there's also some of the like big blue curly ones. You know, it's. She's like, and it's like when he's like rockabye baby. He's like, that's right. Feel better.
They're like little mobiles for Agnes.
Yes.
They're like
Go to
two
sleep.
lives, like birds.
Yeah, so you get to the fork in the road. This is going to be a survival check, or if you'd like, you can do any sort of well, they don't have streetwise anymore. That used to be in 4th edition. Yeah, it would be a survival check.
But I'm asleep.
You're asleep, so this is going to be an automatic failure.
Oh god damn. 4.
Are we? Well, you're asleep, so we're on guidance
Yeah.
anymore. Well, that is a 6.
Yeah, you all aren't sure which way to go. Unfortunately, you pick the wrong path, and you're all going to take 1 piercing damage and 4 poison damage as an old trap is sprung as these darts can like hit you all. You're not poisoned, but you get poison damage.
No.
Uh,
Oh my god! As she drops out.
Ah, fuck, what? Wowie!
yes, everyone's awake. So you
Wait, did I take a short rest?
You did take a short rest. I'd say you take, when Grosnera drops you, 3 bludgeoning damage. So heal up, then take 3 bludgeoning. But you realize that the other path was the correct one, and you come to, what'd you guys? Nothing. You come to an open chamber, and you recognize that this is the only path the skeleton and 10 would have gone, but there is no clear exit. And all you see is this somewhat circular room. There is 3 alcoves at kind of equidistant, kind of forming a triangle shape. One at one point has a small candle that's flickering, and then the other 2 have candles that are not lit.
Can I cast thaumaturgy to light the other candles?
Sure. And then you notice that the other candles, there's barely any wax there, and it goes.
How far down the hallway is it, do you think?
This is probably less than half a mile.
Oh, so it's far.
Yeah, this is like kind of winding catacombs that you've been following. The rest of your group, so everyone's kind of been waiting in the library. They Zephyr and Rogar come down and they say, we're just gonna wait upstairs. We're here. Once you guys find the path through to the other side, we'll follow, but I don't think everyone's ready to fight yet. You recognize that there is a path to the desert to the west. I believe that you did see that there were tears in reality opening in the desert. You spotted a tear to the astral sea with a circular eye kind of peeking through one of them. But there's no way to go east anymore, and that's where the Trask and the army is. So this is kind of your only path.
Can you remind me where we're trying to get to the City of Shade?
The City of Shade, yes. That's where the tournament's being held.
Coming from here.
Yeah, you're going
We're
underground.
going underground, and the only way out is west, which will end up in the desert.
Yeah, near
Okay.
Dagger Falls.
Okay. All right.
That's fine.
But we're at a tertiary crossroad.
Yeah, you're at right now you're at just an open room that has 1 lit candle and 2 candles without enough wax to be lit.
You said there's a way to the west, but the east is blocked.
Well, you know the east is blocked because that's where you came from.
Oh, okay.
Because that's where the army and the Tarask are.
So we still have another way forward.
Correct.
Okay.
Has anybody got any candles in there?
I will use my celestial revelation, and I will become inner radiance, where certain light temporarily radiates from my eyes and mouth for a duration.
What
bright
color light?
Huh?
What color light?
I think it's kind of like, I think it's like a lime green.
Okay.
Yeah. Because it's coming. Well, actually, no. It would be. I'll take a piercing blue light. I would
Okay.
say. It's coming from my ASMR side, not my soul side.
It's coming from your ass.
My
somewhat.
ass.
Yeah.
Whose name is Mark.
That's why I says you should get that checked.
But it's 10-foot radius of bright lights and an additional 10 feet of dim lights.
The chamber alights. You see that this is an old construction. This is probably a few centuries old at this point. You get a better look at the candles. There seems to have been like certain reliefs above the two unlit ones, but it's too hard to tell what they are. But the one above the lit candle, as you get closer, you see it's kind of etched in like, appears to be stars, kind of like carved in like haphazardly almost. And yeah, there doesn't seem to be much else. What would you guys like to do?
I blow out the candle.
As you blow it out, it comes back again.
Gresnar's
I go, huh.
Gresnar's gonna look around and she's gonna use her magic awareness, and she's gonna open her awareness to the presence of concentrated magic. Until the end of her next turn, you know the location of any spell or magic item within 60 feet of you that isn't yet total cover. When you sense a spell, you learn which school of magic it belongs to.
So basically, aside from the magical items that everyone else has on their person, the only thing in this chamber that you see is radiating magic is the candle itself, and you piece together that this is just an ever burning wick. The candle itself seems to, as you look closer to it, it seems to be a different type of magic, but they're connected because of what it is. So the wick itself is never burning out, but it still needs the wax. And as you see the wax, it kind of is bubbling a little bit and kind of moving slightly, but it's still.
Do you know what school of magic it is, though?
It's abjuration, but that's on the wick. You're not sure what the wax is made out of.
Are these tall candles? These are like tapers?
You imagine they once were, but the one that's burning is just like this big.
Okay.
And the other two are so like shallow, there's nothing left.
It appears that something is protecting the wax. Does anyone have a little something? A light? Another one?
I have thaumaturgy again.
Well, they're not saying lit, is it? I mean, I thought maybe if there was enough wax, we could, divvy it out into the other two, but it doesn't seem.
Hold on a
Do we
second.
need to waste all the wax, or do we need to save the wax?
Well, maybe we need more wax, right? Because it's just down to the wick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, where can we find this wax?
Agnes opens her satchel that is her old lady bag. Can she look around in there and see if she might have some candles?
Yeah, make a investigation check.
Okay.
This is I'm imagining that you've always had this bag and it's just like the
It's
never-ending
full of
purse.
shit. Yeah. It's like the old lady purses that literally have everything.
Yeah.
18.
You managed to pull out a regular candle, yes. One.
Well,
It's slightly bent.
it's a little broken.
It's a little broken, but it should function.
It's like brown and covered in
Yeah.
like lint.
It may have been used for something else at a time long past.
She's like, I have this. What do we think?
Well, we could certainly try to melt some of this wax into the other candles.
Yeah.
She gives it to you.
Can we break it in half? Is it big enough?
It's big enough.
It's big enough.
Is there enough of the old wick to combine it?
You think it could, yeah.
Okay. I will hold the candle and use the thaumaturgy on it to kind of melt it into two smaller candles.
Yeah, within this like magical kind of convergence, you're able to form at least enough of two candles to put on the other unlit ones, and you see that as the wick lights, the remaining wax underneath starts to bubble and just melt the non-magical wax away, like very quickly, and then.
Well, shit.
Can I? It might have me to waste the rest of the wax or something. And I have a way to do that, but do we think that's the right move?
It's either that we need to get the other two lit, or that we need to get the one blown out. Either way, we're going to need to override some magic here.
Yeah.
Now, we can't make magical wax where there is none. So my thinking is like, can we keep the one that we can't extinguished somehow? See what I'm saying?
I can sorceress burst with fire on the candle to just get all the wax melted. If we think that's the move to waste the wax.
Or I could do one of these. And Grasmara licks her fingers, and she just pinches it and holds it.
You hold it, and you're gonna take, after a while,
Oh, no.
5 fire damage as the fire just is. It's almost like pushing back at you, and you are strong enough to do it, but at a certain point, it just starts to hurt too much, and you realize it's just gonna like burn you very badly.
And she screams and says,
Your mystical curling iron did much less damage at the gilded hem, but yeah, you get there's as you look around the room, it seems like people have been here before in the past. You can all make investigation checks if you'd like.
Wow. This is my second natural one.
Oh
Nat
God.
20.
yeah.
While everyone's playing with candles, Agnes, you're close to the ground, and you notice there is a abandoned satchel off in the corner behind a piece of rubble. You open it up, and there's a old journal in there, as well as like a few like traveling gear. Looks to be maybe a few decades old, covered in dust. The leather's kind of cracking at this point. What would you like to do?
I'm just gonna open the journal.
You start reading through, and it's a very like it's a little bit of a field journal, a little bit of like a diary, a little bit of a like let me remember this, and it starts to dawn on you that this is a journal written by someone that just signs M. Stonehill, and then she makes reference to Rook and how they've escaped, and Faye is on their heels,
Okay.
and you're just like, and then you see that the handwriting will change sometimes, and you see that it is the very fancy writing, kind of like script and very well thought out, is written by a woman named Marion, and the other one is very blocky, kind of like someone's writing with a hand that their non-dominant hand by a man named Rook, and they got to this part of this passageway after buying their way into the Citadel to get back to Waterdeep. But they're going to have to go a different way because they can't figure out this puzzle, because the reliefs that they've made etchings of for these 2 gods, they should work, but they don't know who the third one is. And then you go to the next page, and there's no etchings where they should be. They look as though they've been torn out.
Are there other etchings there?
So they make mention in the journal that they made like pencil etchings of the other 2 reliefs of Austin's here, yay! 10 magically appears. No, once they get through this puzzle, you will magically appear.
What is a relief?
So it's just like I think just like a carved part of the wall, and that's where like the candle's sitting, and so then there's just this
Like a niche.
Oh, okay.
So the 3 circular things above each candle, one above each candle, so making 3. The 2 of the unlit ones are completely destroyed, and the one above the lit one has just makeshift stars. And they basically went up to make etchings of these gods, but the reliefs have now been destroyed, and you can't find the reliefs.
Does anybody have mending? Can anybody mend
I can
these things? Maybe like that would do. Maybe that would light them up.
sure I cast mending in those areas.
You cast mending, but it kind of forms into a solid wall, and you don't know. It's as if someone purposely broke these.
Sorry about that.
She relays what's in the journal. She says, by the way, I think I know these people, and I think we need to carve something.
So we have stars. already.
Stars.
I mean,
Can we look around the rest? Is there anything in the journal suggesting what gods they're talking about?
No, not exactly. But you look around and you see a little rat's nest off in the corner, and these really mean-looking rats are kind of guarding a nest that is full of like old paper and like mismatched things. And
Don't worry, I've got this. I've dealt with the rats in Baldur's Gate. Never a rat in the She walks up to the rats and she says, "Move!"
They scatter away, and you see a bunch of pieces of paper.
Yeah, she.
And you
Oh my god!
I love this.
And that's where my talents end.
so you realize that there are 2 pages missing. I didn't have time to tea-stain these, but yes, there seem to be two symbols.
Okay, wait. Let's use the.
Oh wow! I don't think that's legal anymore.
I'm seeing the circle.
Right there.
Oh, that's something. These go. Look at that.
That's not an excuse.
There's
No,
2 different
no, no.
pages.
Yeah, they're 2 different pages.
I think it might go right.
There we go.
Something like this. Something like that. It seems like there's a bit more too. You know, I think. Here. Wait, no, maybe no. Wait.
No.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
This feels like Witch Hat Atelier.
Hey,
over
Yeah.
there we go. Wait.
Don't
Was
close the
that
circle.
right?
Close the circle.
No.
No, wait here. This.
How many
That.
tags does it take?
There you go, and then that goes there.
Okay, so it's like a mushroom
Yeah.
looking, like an
This,
arrow.
this is where the game adjusts it for you.
Yes.
To see the full-
So both anyone can make a religion check.
Ooh, I'm
I'm
quite
gonna do
good
that
at this.
too.
Of course. I got a 7.
Seven.
I
As
got
well.
a 13.
Okay.
I got a 9.
All right. So you know that the symbol on the left, Grasnora, there was a person, queen chaser, as they called them, came into the club a lot. He wore the he wore this symbol a lot. This is the symbol of Asmodeus, the one on the left, with the pointed down.
That's the one we were trying to kill, right?
That's devil one,
This
I
one.
think. That Asmodeus.
This one or this
the
one?
left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
My
far
left
one,
or
yeah,
Their left.
the furthest one
This
for me,
one.
yeah.
Okay.
The right.
So yes, you know that's Asmodeus. The stars, you're not sure, but then yeah,
Are the stars
I.
familiar to me? I do.
Well, wait, but these are on the notes, but they are not etched above the other candles.
correct.
Right.
So we need to etch them.
Yeah, well, whatever they are, who cares what they mean? Let's
Right.
just scratch them in.
But is there a certain order?
One way to find out.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to
I think
figure it
that's
out.
a 50-50 chance.
Zephyr looks at it. She's like, "That was a great job, guys, but I think there's something written on the back."
Well, now.
We put them in place.
Oh my god. Now we gotta do it all.
You
over
like flip them
again.
like this.
Light first. So light this one first.
Oh my god.
Okay, Asmodeus first.
Asmodeus first.
What's that say?
Right, second.
Light
Okay.
second.
Yeah,
Okay.
so this one.
So we need to etch it,
Mhm.
and then we need to light them in that order, right?
Correct.
Yeah, who has like a knife?
I have a mage hand, and
I've
I
got a
look in my
dagger.
bag and, or yeah.
I'm an artist, you know.
Yeah, I'd say the two of you can work together. I'd say to make a performance check. Either both of you can do it, or give one advantage.
I'll give.
It's a performance check?
Yeah.
I'm plus 11.
Yeah, I'll give him advantage.
Yeah.
Don't need it.
We've got 24.
Yes, you start carving the Asmodeus symbol, and then you see that the candle lights underneath it and then keeps petering out. It just lights and peters out, lights and peters out. And there's not enough wax.
Wait, do we have any wax left over? Oh wait, it keeps disappearing.
Yeah.
Mm.
And then you carve the other one, and then as you do that, all three light up, and you see this triangle just appear on the ground. And it's trying to light those two candles. I'd say, what is your passive perception, Zephyr?
13.
You notice that there is a very common language written in the lit up area.
Is it primordial?
It is primordial.
Guys, I'm so good at primordial, so I start looking at it. I read it.
It says, the blood of the gods will light the way.
It says the blood of the gods will light the way.
Is anybody related to a god? I'm
kind of related to a god.
You want to put some of your blood in this candle?
Sure.
See what happens.
But, okay, yeah, I'll do that. But I also want to make an insight check on the stars at some point.
Yeah.
I prick my finger and I go.
And as you prick your finger, this is the first time you see it. It starts coming out blue. You've made an intentional pact with your skull at this point, because in the last one he gave his skull away, lost his warlock points,
Oh yeah.
and now he chose to be a warlock again.
Everybody's this go on.
Alright.
Your blood is blue now, very similar to the Vivicur that you have in your skull. And then as the blood hits the candle, it forms a large wicked standing candle.
Damn.
And you realize, hey, the wax is made out of this stuff.
Oh, the Vipper?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit. Okay. It's made out of Vipper, guys.
I have more in my bag, don't I?
You gave it all over to power the ward. And
What if Butter Drop did that? Like,
Yeah.
you know, I'll give you
Dara
a
pulls out her
snack when you're done.
She's like, well, let's get some
No,
more.
no, 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 that's okay. And I pull my skull out and start like this, like
yeah. And they all light up. And as you're doing this, you see the symbols the symbols glow around, and you look at the star one and you see the names kind of light up in primordial. Above the one that you know to be Asmodeus, it says Asmodeus. As the one above the circular one, it says Shar.
Yeah.
And then
Shar.
Shar. And above the starlight one, it says Asterlin. Asterlin.
Aster.
Asterlin.
What's the first one?
The first one was Asmodeus. Second one was Shar. So the furthest one is Asmodeus. This one's Shar. And it's just a symbol of just a few stars. It says Asterlin. I'd like Harlow and Zephyral to make history checks for me, please.
10.
17.
The name Asterlin, like, there's something familiar about this. And then you remember your friend Merrimack found his true name in the bottom of the chasm before you were all separated, and it was Asterlin.
His last name was. Okay. Oh. Okay. I
But
don't know what to make of that.
As you say that out loud, you see this stone door, and these. At this point, you see all the candles are lit, and there are ghosts that have been like keeping the room kind of obscured from you being able to see the exit. And as you do this, they all just kind of wail. They dissipate. They just were invisible the entire time. You couldn't see them. But the light from these specific candles seems to have weakened them, dissipated them, and prevented the issue of being able to see which way to go forward. And as you see this stone door open, on the other side you see your friend 10, who has been discarded from a giant skeleton dragging him through the muck.
10!
And we're going to go to break as we get set up. So we'll be back. There are nearly 8 million people in my city, and somehow it's still impossible to find a cute nerd who wants to grab a drink. I can find a $700 parking spot. I can find a $30 green juice at midnight. But finding a gamer that knows what initiative means? Impossible. That's why there's Gamely, a queer-first app for people who love video games, board games, TTRPGs, and all things nerdy. Regular dating apps make gaming feel like a tiny footnote at the bottom of your profile, when we all know that someone's favorite games tells us the most about their profile. I don't just want to know your zodiac sign. I want to know your class, your alignment, your favorite cozy game, and whether you're emotionally stable enough to play Mario Kart without ruining the vibe. With Gamely, your next first date could be a D&D one-shot, a board game cafe, Stardew Valley co-op, barcade, or Mario Kart. So if you're queer, nerdy, cute, chaotic, lawful, neutral, or just looking for someone who won't make a weird face when you talk about your campaign, download Gamely today at gamelyapp.com/Goblin Guys and use code Goblin Guys for your first 3 months free. Gamely. Stop playing games and start playing games with someone special. We are back again. I'm gonna put Ten's there he is. Ten's thing on. I'm just moving it on. There we go. Everyone's on the screen at the same time. That's amazing. 10, you have taken, you were pulled into the catacombs, and you'll take 12 bludgeoning damage as you were just pulled by this giant
I
skeleton.
just got here, Mike.
Happy Pride!
I got here in 12 minutes from Hell's Kitchen.
Okay, well, you need to be on time. I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
No. But yes, you see your friends. It was really frustrating because you were trapped under some rubble, and you see them. You're like trying to get their attention. They just don't see you, and they're solving this puzzle, and you're like, it's clearly Asmodeus. It's clearly Shar. Like, you don't know. Okay. But yes, you guys all see 10 under some rubble.
Oh, well, let's get him out of this rubble.
Grasnara runs up. My man. She clears the rubble. Could she like try to lift up the rocks? And
Yeah, make a strength check.
Okay. This is like my thing. So. Wow, it was not my thing. I got a 10. Oh wait, actually.
Can I cast guidance on her again?
Yes, you may.
Okay.
Is it a 9 or 6?
There are dots.
I think the dots at the bottom, so it's a 9.
Add a 1d4.
That's a 13 plus a 1d4 is 15.
Yeah, that should be enough to, with 10 kind of pushing from below, you get him out from underneath.
And she just comes up and hugs you, lays in you. Oh, you're safe.
How was the puzzle?
It's surprisingly difficult.
Yeah.
Have you looked at us? It was not surprising.
This is a low intelligence group, I just have to say.
High charisma.
High charisma, low
Very
intelligence.
high
But, you know, if you guys want to open up a traveling circus, I think that could be your next. But yes, so 10, you saw the skeleton just kind of gorilla run down the hallway, and you're not sure what to do next, but you do know that this is the only path forward to get out of the Citadel of the Raven.
It's dark or not dark?
It's like dim light.
Shall we go forward?
I think we better.
Yeah.
Let's
Let's
get
do
up,
it.
big man. Gives you 2 hands. Supports you up.
Takes her hands.
It takes a better part of an hour just kind of winding through this pathway until you get to what looks to be a sunken chapel, just buried underground. The sunken chapel crypt with broken choir stalls and faded mural of a robed woman crowned in stars. Her hand is raised toward the wall, a wall of shadow. No name is written on it. You see, I'd say everyone kind of sits into this room, and it's pretty peaceful. But as you get closer, there's like a gate in the back, and every time you get closer, these star-like spikes just kind of jut out every time someone gets close to it.
Can I do a history check?
You may.
Never mind. 8.
I mean, it's not surprising. There's no record of a goddess of starlight, and it just doesn't exist within the pantheon of gods.
Can I do an insight or an investigation check?
Yes, you may do that with advantage.
Oh my god. I got an advantage. Oh, 12.
You don't know. This seems to be a church or a place of worship for this goddess, or the idea of this goddess, because it's almost as if you get the sense that someone built this because they figured out that she must exist because there is an empty relief. There's an empty idea of her.
Yeah.
Because It's kind of like drawing the negative space, if you will. It'd be like, okay, well, this doesn't make sense without this.
Yeah.
And you see, the only thing that you see is a triangle pointed down with a star drawn at the bottom part of the triangle.
And there's space on top of it.
Yes,
Can I use my dagger and carve Astrolin in Primordial?
you may. As that happens, you see these like animated scrolls that were like written up, like rolled up, just fall from the ceiling. It's almost like banners. And you see in the Primordial there, it almost looks like a musical score kind of going up.
In Primordial? Okay. I turn to Harlow and I say, I think there's some sheet music here.
Well, let's go, my love.
You can. It's hard to read because it's not what you're used to, like left to right. This is like up and down, just like back and forth, almost like a DDR.
Do I translate to him? I go. It's like la la.
You could.
And they say, well, if you got the strings, I got the drums, and I have a tan. Can
Yes.
I
What's the
give you some
bongos?
help?
Do the bongos?
Zephyr has the bongos.
Mm.
Yeah, she's with. She can bring her with if you want.
So many bongos around me.
Bum, 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 bum.
Yeah, so am I able to sort of perceive what melody this is?
I would say you could roll a performance check with disadvantage because you don't understand the sheet music specifically, or you can have you can work with Zephyr to kind of translate this music specifically.
Yeah, what so I quickly explain how Western sheet music works. Keys, circle of fifths, the whole bit.
I go.
Any of that looking familiar in here?
I maybe possibly.
You can roll an intelligence check.
Okay. I also have a pretty strong performance. Intelligence. Oh my god, dude. 10. Not you.
You're trying to get it to the best of your ability. It's not sticking, but you're trying to tell Harlow how to best do it. I would say Harlow, with Gresnar's help, you can roll just a straight performance check, and there's no words, but it's as if there should be words there. So I'm gonna leave it up to the two of you whether or not you want to actually make a performance. It is a funeral dirge to the goddess Astrolin.
Yeah.
What are we feeling?
I
Make it fun?
cast-
You want to make it sad?
I cast guidance on Harlow as well.
And he's tuning his dust loop, which is giving himself bardic inspiration.
Yes.
Yeah, let's go for it.
While they're doing this, can I look around the room and see if
Yeah.
there's anything else?
Make an investigation check.
And 1, 2, 3, 4.
Everything sucks when
7.
you live at the bottom of wherever the fuck we are right now. It's been sad to be
For my maybe mother.
a forgotten God who's maybe your mother. Stay tuned. And we're all here looking around to know what to do best. But we're gonna find it because this goddess is named
Astrolin.
Hey!
Make a performance check.
It's a really good funeral dirge.
Agnes has the candle in the back.
Okay. We've
Okay.
got a 28.
Okay.
You see as you perform this, a number of ghosts just kind of appear in the pews, and they're all crying hysterical. You're not sure if it's because it's the most beautiful funeral dirge or you've just completely insulted their dead god. But regardless, you performed it admirably, and the gates start to. They just, as they're so old, as they open, they just fall forward. 10, as you look around, you find a few books, like kind of like scriptures, like in the pews. One is visible enough for you to read, and you can bring it over to Zephyr to translate from Primordial. And it says, "The first daughter lost behind the gate. We pray for you. Thank you for your sacrifice."
Oh shit.
Does that mean anything
No,
to you?
but it implies that there's a sacrifice, maybe a god eater behind it.
Fun.
Does it look like this temple was like caved in on?
It looks like it was older, maybe a few centuries ago, maybe almost a couple thousand years ago, and something swallowed it. You also see in the book something by the name of the Shadow Triumvirate. You've never heard this before, but it makes mention of the simple downwards pointed triangle.
The shadow what?
Triumvirate.
And that's what is depicted in like the statue that we saw too.
Mm-hmm.
Does that ring any bells?
Is this related to my symbol?
You don't know. It might be. Your symbol is pretty simple.
But there is a downward.
With a star. But this one's with a star.
Yeah. 10. Anyone can make a history check. 10. You can do it with advantage. Because I'd say you have some lingering information.
23.
Sorry, babe.
Is a 15.
All right. Agnes and 10, you recognize that the symbols of the downward pointed arrow and the upward pointed arrow that are on Agnes's body, the downward one specifically refers to hell, specifically a chasm. And the one pointed up refers to mountain or Mount Celestia, where the gods live.
So describe the thing on the wall again.
The thing on the wall is just a downward pointed arrow with the star at the bottom point.
Do you relay this to us?
Yes.
So maybe she's down in the chasm.
Well, I think I met her when we were fighting that God Eater.
Is that who that was?
Yeah, she was inside of him,
Holy shit.
controlling the God Eater.
Crikey.
Yeah,
This is
the Astrolin.
Astrolin.
Theoretically, allegedly.
And you remember,
This is a former god. She's a dead god.
you don't know, but you do know that she was consumed by the God Eater and has a lot of rage towards the gods.
And she now controls the God Eater. That's that.
It is a chill kind of goes down your spine as you feel as though you're being watched in a way, you're being seen in a way, but the pathway is open to move forward.
Before we go, does my skull have any reaction to what we're learning together?
It's now that you've made this pact, the T, the skull feels very much more like agreeable.
Okay.
Kind of, it's part of you now in a way. So his reactions are kind of your reactions and back and forth.
Okay.
There's still consciousness there, but this is your skull now, not someone
Does it
else's.
still hate me?
It has no hate towards you anymore.
What
But
is its name again?
The old one.
so, we'll anything else before you leave the chamber?
Resnor says, "Oh, the roomie tea." He tosses her a gold tip. Catches it.
Yeah, you successfully make the funeral dirge happy. Yeah. So the final chamber you come upon, and let me.
Oh, then I will have it for you.
How generous.
Nah.
Tip your queens. I'll be proud.
You heard-
Good point. You heard the inspiration.
Support local drag.
And she's local wherever she is.
Can we remove the symbol?
Yes, you may remove the symbols.
It might work so hard.
Oh, I literally did it in 15 minutes.
Actually, I needed that.
I have no money. Stop being poor.
I mentioned we went to a casino a few months ago, so we got our money back.
Is this
It's been a while.
Oh, that's grassy.
Grassy?
So you guys are coming in from over here.
Wait, where am I?
Where are you? Here.
Yeah. So you're coming in from over here. This is the
This is
best.
not me, but I'll keep it.
I can't find your.
Oh, these are approximations of us.
Yeah.
This is nice.
This looks
Look
friendly.
at, I'm a fucking, like, drinking gnome.
I mean, I'm sorry. You're usually a smoking gnome.
Okay, get right.
Yeah.
Different vibes.
You come into this chamber and let me just adjust.
Oh, he's missing most of his arm.
That's the skeleton.
Oh.
Let me adjust this. Yes, he is not happy, but he is blocking your path, and you recognize this is a fairly dark room, and we're gonna have everyone roll initiative. What would-
Blessed before this.
Roll a wisdom check to see if you would have had the wherewithal to do this. No, sorry. All right, I'm gonna go around the table.
I have a question. Has it been? I'm sure it has. More than a minute since. Okay.
Yeah.
My celestial revelation is gone, so
Yes.
the light is gone.
Agnes, would you roll?
I can bring my
Awesome.
For initiative?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't roll. Sorry. 9.
Okay, Graznara,
I got a 14.
14. Harlow,
13.
10. And Zephyral.
5.
All right.
Your dice are very festive.
Thank
Do
you.
you want to look borrow one of mine?
Sure. That's cool.
This one has good juju.
These always have brought me luck. All right, Graznara, your turn.
Ooh, okay. So, how far away is he?
From you, I'd say he's about 30 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna do my.
Don't forget to roll on your rage table.
Let's see. Let's do this. Just 1 second. Pulling it up because it's a custom rage table, and it is a D8.
Gotta get a bigger table now, or at least figure out how to put someone on that side of the table.
Okay, I got a crowd favorite.
Yeah.
Roaring spectral audience appears around you, cheering your every move until your rage ends. At the start of each of your turns, choose one ally within 30 feet who can see or hear you. Illusory flowers, glitter, and applause erupt around the chosen ally as the audience screams their approval. And that ally gains the following benefits until the start of your next turn: 1d6, 10 hit points, and 10 feet of additional movement.
Okay, who are you blessing?
My big boy Ted.
Oh.
Wait, what do I get?
10s across the board.
Yes.
10s across the board. Okay, so Graznar's gonna run up there. She rages, and then she's gonna reckless attack.
Okay.
So she's gonna roll with advantage to hit. She rolled 7.
Okay. Unfortunately, that's a miss.
Oh wait, but I get advantage.
Yes. What is
That is a 14.
14 also misses.
Great. And then do I get a second hit?
Yes, you do.
Multi-attack? No, it does not have advantage. It is a 17.
It does hit.
Oh wait, I hit the wrong button. I'm sorry. I did the damage button, not the hit DC.
Oh, so you rolled a 17 on
we can call
damage.
it that. We can call it that.
Yeah.
Okay. This is for the second hit.
Mhm.
7
Okay. As you cleave your axe into him and pull out, you see the wound heal back up. No damage has been caused.
Oh.
Harlow, your turn.
Harlow starts playing a really high strain on the DOS lute, and it's a tone that sears the eyes, as almost to make them water and swell, and he's casting blindness
Okay.
on this thing. So he needs to make, or they, I should
Thank
assume,
you.
makes God of all weekends.
I
needs to make-
misgendered the Tarask last session.
You did.
It's hard to keep track in D&D, frankly. Okay. They need to make a Constitution saving throw. 16.
He rolled a natural 20.
Oh.
Okay, so then Harlow's gonna run sort of back in fear at his full speed.
Harlow, as you get back to the back of the wall, you see a giant sconce that has kind of like 5 feet attached to the wall that is unlit.
Another
10, your turn.
I'm going to run up and join Grazinara.
Okay.
And I'm going to attack the thing, but I'm going to channel divinity and use sacred weapon.
Okay.
So for the next 10 minutes, I get +4 to attack rolls, and I emit bright light for 20 feet, and I can do radiant damage instead of
Okay.
regular damage. Okay, so I'm going to swing on this guy. 18.
That's a hit.
Great. This is going to be radiant damage. That's 8 radiant damage.
The 8 radiant damage does do some damage, but not a whole lot.
Okay,
It looks as though it's been halved, for lack of a better term.
okay, I'm going to try to attack again. 15.
That's a miss.
Great. Then that's my turn.
All right, Agnes, your turn.
How far away are they from me?
I'd say about 40 feet.
40 feet and Harlow?
Harlow's about 25 feet.
Okay, she's gonna move here. Who's this?
That's me.
That's you. Oh, shit. Okay. Sorry, Harlow.
It's okay.
You're not gonna get this, unfortunately. Okay. I'm going to cast Bless on the 3 of you.
Yay.
Okay, so add 1d4 in your attack rolls. Nice. And saves.
What does your bless look like?
My Bless is she takes out her pipe and just blows like a huge smile, like smokestack towards all of you.
She is.
You're now swirling in smoke.
I go, is that eucalyptus?
Why, yes. Refreshing, isn't it?
Yeah.
The giant skeleton is going to go next. And
Oh,
he's,
sorry.
Yeah.
Bonus action. I'm going to go into innate sorcery.
Okay.
Is Bless a one-time use, or is it?
No, it's a concentration, so
It lasts for a minute.
you'll have it.
Oh, perfect. Right.
The giant's going to attack Graznara and 10 both. First is Graznara, 24 to hit,
That definitely hits.
and you're going to take 17 slashing damage with his great axe.
It's half.
Yes, and then 10, you're next. 19 to hit.
Nope.
All right. Are you and you're dual wielding because of your flying shield?
No, I didn't initiate it.
Okay.
So I'm just looking at this. For this round.
And then I need everyone except for Harlow to make a Constitution saving throw.
And if you're within 10 feet of me, which I think is only Graznara,
Yeah.
you get +4 to this.
Remember to add +4 for your saving throw, too. The 3 of you.
Okay.
Add a 1d4.
1d4. What is, sorry, what was the save?
Constitution. Zephyriel failed. 10, you're
I got a
good.
16.
At 20.
I got a 16 with the.
Oh, 16. Okay. And then Agnes. Yes, you all succeed. The zombie, you can tell he's got like this, or this skeleton, he's still got like hair and like a half like Viking helmet still on. This is a frost giant. And he cast his freezing stare at all of you except for Harlow. You're going to take half of this damage.
That was something a lot.
You're all going to take 10 cold damage, but none of you are paralyzed.
Cool.
So you instead of 20, you took 10. I'm sorry. All right. Zephyriel, your turn.
Okay. With my dark vision of 60 feet, how many sconces on the wall can I see?
You can see there's one near Harlow and 2 other ones. So there's one down here and one on either side to your left and right.
That's two. Okay. They're in here. you
Yeah.
say? I will. Can someone walk me over to here? I can reach that.
From where are you going?
Just like to over
So
here.
it's like
where
where
the
the-
sconce is. And
Yeah.
I thaumaturgy that one on.
and then it goes.
Great. And then I'm going to.
You see the symbol. It's the circular one that looked like a fan. So from the previous chamber.
Oh. Which one was first?
Mine is first. This
That
one's
one.
first.
Okay.
Asmodeus is first.
Okay.
And
So-
then Shar is second.
Okay.
And the stars are third.
Okay. So I. Hold on. What are my bonus actions?
Which one is the closest to
Harlow, I'd say Agnes, you could probably see it from there.
Okay.
You have dark vision, right?
60 feet.
Yeah, it's the stars.
It's the stars. Okay.
Should I go through?
Okay. So I can't really do much after using my action for thaumaturgy. So I just say this all are right.
Yeah.
Alright, so I go light right one first.
They get what you mean.
Okay.
Who said that?
Back to the beginning of the round, Graznara.
Okay. She is blind because she's having so much fun.
Yes.
So she's just gonna keep swinging at this guy. And 21 to hit.
That hits.
And may relentless attack that one.
You may.
25 hits, right?
Yeah, 25 hits.
And then it is a 8 damage plus my rage.
Well, as you hit into it, you notice no damage is taken.
I guess she's just gonna hit again.
Yeah.
She just wants to hit something.
You can keep doing it. You're getting a lot of satisfaction from it.
Yeah, she's having a good time.
We'll keep it occupied too.
Yeah, and I.
It's still not doing any damage, and any small or medium damage just seems to restore back. So,
Ted, can you help?
Was that elemental damage or anything? It was a fire
That
damage.
was just me hitting the thing.
Harlow, your turn.
Harlow shouts, "Who needs heals?"
Your girl.
Okay.
No, not those kind of heals.
Who does Harlow perceive to be in more dire straits?
You can make a medicine check if you like.
Sure.
Definitely not Graznara.
Okay.
But maybe Zephyrel or Agnes.
I
Okay.
give you like this thumbs up.
Okay.
Like not completely good, not
I
completely bad.
take damage.
Yes. I'm just looking at everyone's hit points in comparison.
Everyone's total. Okay. Harlow is going to take out his tinderbox from his
Okay.
inventory that he hasn't used this entire campaign,
What?
and ready his action
Okay.
to light his candles as soon as he sees the second candelabra lit, and then uses his bonus action to whisper his healing word, which is bollocks, while
Classic.
gazing at, because she's within 60 feet of him,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. At Agnes, and he's going to do this at the second level, and so you can gain 10 hit points.
Right. Anything else?
I think that's all I can do.
10, your turn.
So the radiant damage did hurt this thing.
It did some damage, but it's not like as much as it probably would.
10 is going to swing on it again, and it's going to throw a searing smite on this one.
Okay.
That would be a 23 to hit.
That hits.
Forget you have
What?
you have bless.
Yes. Okay, so this is going to be. Do I add searing smite on top of
Yeah.
regular damage?
Mhm.
Okay, so this is just the regular radiant damage. That's 6 radiance.
Okay. So it's halved, unfortunately.
Great, and then searing smite on top of that. 4.
Okay. Still halved.
Still Okay. Then I'm going to attack again, just regular. 20
20 to hit, yes.
and 5 radiant.
So 3 radiant. At the anything else?
That is it.
Agnes, your turn.
Agnes is gonna run to the. Can she make it to the?
Um,
candelabra?
What's your walking speed?
25.
I'd say you'd have to dash to get there.
All right, we're gonna dash, I guess. Is it over here?
Yeah.
So that takes up my whole action.
Yeah.
Shit.
All right. On the Frost Giant's turn, he sees what you guys are trying to do, and he's going to throw a rock at Agnes.
Wait a second. Hold on. I'm sorry. Rewind. Can I rewind?
You
Is that okay? Okay. Agnes is going to cast Firebolt from where she's at.
Okay.
At the fucking candelabra.
All right. So with that, it's going to trigger the. I'd say
Does it have to be sequential? Like
you're not sure, but you know that you have to light that one first. So
Okay.
you can either hold your action or wait until it's Zephyrel's turn because that will trigger his.
Because Asmodeus should go first.
Oh, isn't this Asmodeus?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I have to go first, though.
Yeah.
But then he needs to go.
Yeah, then you go.
And then you go.
Yeah, but he's ready. He's ready.
Oh,
So
you're ready.
once I try, he'll go.
Sure.
But
I'll do that.
Okay. Frost Giant is going to use his action to attack Agnes first by throwing a piece of rubble, if I can get to him. Come on. First up, Agnes to attack. That's going, 29 to hit.
Question.
Yeah.
I'm enraged right now, but is there any way that I can use my reaction, like a spell reaction, to take myself out of rage?
It would be a free action, yeah, to drop it.
Okay. I think I'm gonna drop my rage on the slippery parts. The reaction. Does that work?
Let me just check.
Because using a spell takes you out of rage, but you get a reaction. So I wasn't sure.
I would say that you could do that for sure. By triggering that spell, you drop out of rage automatically.
Yeah.
All right, so silvery barbs, you said, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he's gonna.
So I roll. You do a reroll, and then a creature has advantage on the next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw.
He rolled an 18 on his next roll.
I do. So
Yeah.
I have advantage on the next roll?
Yeah,
Okay.
he rolled an 18 on his second roll.
I hit it.
Yeah. So
my hellish rebuke.
after you get hit, yes, you get 20 points of bludgeoning damage. And what's your
Agnes
health?
is not doing well, but remember, Agnes not dying.
Yeah.
Well,
What-
she can.
And what's your hellish rebuke? He has to roll a dex save, right?
15.
Yes, he fails. So he's going to take half of that damage.
That is 2.
And then he's going to throw another rock at Zephyrel. Oh, roll damage first.
Okay, I was like, that sounded like too much.
20 to hit.
Okay.
Now you're going to take 17 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. I'm not doing that great anymore.
All right, Zephyrel, your turn.
His is still lit.
His is lit.
I thaumaturgy mine.
This triggers Harlow's as you see this triangle form as the frost giant skeleton just, if it had vocal cords, it would be screaming in pain as this otherworldly blue light just kind of radiates out. And it feels like you could potentially cause some damage now. Krasnara.
Wait, can I still do poison?
Oh, yeah. I mean, what you just did thaumaturgy?
Yeah, but as a bonus action,
Okay.
I'm going to arcane figure myself.
What does that look like?
I think now that I have like a camaraderie with the skull, I think I just kind of like pat it, and can roll 2 of my short rest hit point die.
Mhm.
So I just tap it, and I kind of just like have a little like boom of like blue radiance, and that heals me a little bit.
Sounds good.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna kill you all. Krasnara, your turn.
So she is out of rage now,
Mhm.
and she is coming out of it, and she's going to think a little bit smarter, and she's going to use mirror image on herself, and then she's going to stay right there.
Okay. Harlow, your turn.
Harlow's gonna shout, "Fire in the hole!" and wink at Grasnara when he says that, because there's a cream for that. And he is going to rip a fucking power cord. His fingers begin to light up a flame, and flame shoots forth. And at this very point that is just between his comrades,
I go,
this,
how precise!
he casts Fireball
Okay. So he has to make a dex save.
of 16.
Lucky for you, he has a -2 to dexterity, and he rolled a.
I hate that. Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow.
What did you get?
I got 30.
Yes. Describe what that looks like.
That looks like, I mean, he is killing this performance. Like, he is just shredding, and the fire's kind of going in a direct line right to the thing, and just, like, lighting this thing up. And perhaps he's melting?
He doesn't seem to be melting, but it seems like whatever candelabra or sconces that you lit seem to be helping to increase the damage. He's no longer being healed.
Can you do more than 30 damage?
No, it's just it's no longer negated.
Is that resistant to, or is that weak to fire?
Correct. Harlow, anything else?
Sure, he buttons the number with a really cute little kind of gliss, and he's giving Bardic Inspiration to 10.
All right. Speaking.
What's your bardic?
1d8.
Oh, nice. Oh, nice.
Speaking of 10, it is your turn.
Yeah.
Great. I'm going to use command on it.
Okay.
It's a wisdom 15 saving throw. I'm assuming this thing is
Let's see how wild it is. I rolled a 19.
Damn it. Okay.
There's a +2 and rolled a 17. Just being honest.
This hasn't. How is this wise?
I don't know. I just use the stat blocks that I find.
Great. In that case, I am then going to, as a bonus action, I don't know what bonus action stuff I can do. I am going to bonus action get my animated shield online.
Okay.
And I switch to two-handed.
All right. Oh, wait. What did I just click? Oh, I clicked map on my computer. I did not want to do that. Sorry. Let me close that. All right. Agnes, your turn.
Okay. She's going to cast Eldritch Blast
Okay.
at the dude. It's going to be 2 beams, 18 for the first.
That hits.
Okay, and 8.
That
second.
misses.
Okay, rolling damage. 7, and it's force, so it knocks him back 10 if he is not resistant.
Let me just double check. I think he might be. Yes, he's resistant to being moved without his own action, so he does not move.
So the next thing she's going to do with her bonus action is Mass Healing Word.
Okay.
How far away is Carlo?
From you, probably about 30, 35 feet.
Okay, and
Yeah.
Okay.
You could hit Harlow with this.
Oh, great.
Okay, then I'm gonna hit Harlow. Can you choose yourself? It doesn't say, but can you?
I think so.
Is it
It
creature
says
that you
up
can
to
see,
6
like-
creature your choice.
Yeah,
then-
so
yeah.
I
as long as
can
it
choose
says you
myself,
can't.
right?
Yeah, I think if you
Yeah.
can't-
Sound off in the comments.
Okay, so that's going to be 6 for everyone.
Okay.
Word.
And her healing word is oi.
Technically a word. All right. The giant is next. I need everyone except for Zephyrel to make a dexterity saving throw for me, please.
And we have
Yeah, bless.
bless
And bless. Yeah, you have, the 3 of you have bless.
that's
20. Oh,
9.
hold on. I got another nat 20.
Ooh.
11.
And you do it the old.
Then I'm going to add Bard to this. That is 17. I'm adding bless to this. That is 20. Dirty 20.
Okay, you all succeed except for Agnes. Agnes, you're going to take 25 bludgeoning damage. Everyone else
Oh.
takes half.
Agnes is almost dead.
And Agnes, you are knocked prone as
Oh, no.
as he just takes his axe and slams on the ground as this chasm just kind of like starts to rock as all these stalactites just fall onto all of you guys.
What's half of 25 in D&D?
12.
12 or 13.
I go,
Does-
oh no. Are you guys okay?
Does this also count with a mirror image? Or.
No, because he's not making a direct attack. It's just like kind of a reaction attack. So because you have to roll, it's affecting you regardless.
Wait, what was the buff you gave me with your
It ended up being next turn. So
Oh.
you no longer are bothered.
what do you mean with that?
You got a +3
Oh,
or you got a +6.
All right. Zephyrel, your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna just move. Sorry. Let's move over here. The 60.
Mhm.
Just get a little bit further away from him, and then I'm gonna mind spike him, which is a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Remember, he's surprisingly wise.
Oh, I didn't remember.
He's only got a +2 to wisdom.
Should have nothing.
It was that roll.
9. He rolled a 9.
Yeah, he failed. Okay. Sorry. We get 10 psychic damage.
Okay. Anything else? I love that sound.
I will arcane figure myself one more time
Okay.
as a bonus action.
Graznara, your turn.
Okay, she says, well, lights. She looks around. Camera, action, go. And she rages again.
Okay.
Re-enters the rage. She gets 5. And with that, reading is fundamental. Whenever a creature hits you with an attack before your rage ends, it must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or take 1d6 psychic damage and have disadvantage on its next attack roll before the end of its turn.
Okay.
And then she's going to reckless attack.
Okay.
Okay, let's roll a hit.
Harlow, you're up next, so you're on deck.
Does a 24 hit?
It does.
So that is a plus my 3 rage is 11 damage.
Okay.
Multi-attack. Swing. That is, does an 18 hit?
It does.
Okay, and then the next hit without my bonus is going to be 12 plus my rage bonus, 15 damage from my multi-attack.
Yep, that should work.
She says, that's how they do it.
All right, Harlow, your turn.
How far is Zeph over there from our friend?
He's probably about 40 feet.
Perfect. So Harlow has been playing this fiery tune, just shredding, and he modulates up a whole step. That's a music term.
Sephiroth knows.
And
Yeah.
and the fire
And Primordial
now
Way.
streaks forth with greater urgency because it's now fireball again at the 4th level.
Oh God.
Shit.
Oh.
So they need to make a dex save of 16.
All right. His dex is low. But he rolled a natural 20.
Oh.
So then he takes half this damage. He takes half of 37.
Okay.
damage.
So
It's still a lot of damage.
And then Harlow begins to sing a lyric over top of this, which is like, "Fuck this fucking skeleton." And Agnes actually finds this quite inspiring because it's healing word at the 3rd level.
Okay.
And so let's do that.
Oh.
She's got 19.
Nice.
Alright.
And I shout, "Keep up!"
All right. 10.
old.
Her goiter is giving her trouble. 10, your turn.
Okay, I'm going to attack.
Why is no one attacking?
That's only 15 to hit.
That's exactly what you need.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Okay, great. Then I am going to do some radiant damage. That is 12 radiant damage.
Okay.
And I'm going to, as a bonus action, throw on a level 2 Divine Smite.
Okay.
That will be 15 radiant damage on top of that.
Okay.
And I'm going to attack again. There's no way that's going to get 13.
No, it does not hit.
Great. Then that is my turn, and I forgot to apply sap, so he has disadvantage on his next attack roll.
Her, I
Oh
guess.
wait, I'm still blessed,
yeah,
right?
you're still blessed.
I am
Everyone's
still.
still blessed.
I am still blessed.
You're
Oh,
all, the
shoot.
3 of you are still blessed.
Yeah,
Great.
So you
Oh,
got an
wait.
extra one.
Yeah. What was that roll?
So you rolled a 12 on that.
12.
So 1d4 plus a 1d4.
If you roll a 3, you'll hit.
I did not.
No. But you were saying your sap skill, right?
Yeah. So it has its next attack is at a disadvantage.
Actually, it's not. Because you killed it.
Yeah. I was like, oh fuck! What legendary action does this shit
Yeah.
have?
But unfortunately, as you all, as you kill it, I need everyone except for actually just Grasnara and Tenton to make dexterity saving throws.
Wait, everyone except for us, or
No, just the
us?
2 of you. I was trying to.
You're still blessed.
Still blessed, and you get +4.
I get plus 4 and so I get advantage because the first one was
I read 21.
and I get a plus 4. You said
And
So
then,
that'd
and
be-
then a d4.
And then d4.
15 plus my d4. 16, 17.
You both succeed. But you're going to take half of this, so instead of 15, you're going to take 7 piercing damage as the bones just explode out and hit you guys.
Oh, yuck.
Did any of them hit in like a precarious area that could be
cut you
considered
away.
a new piercing?
I would allow it.
Grasnara gets a new nose piercing.
It's like the classic caveman through the nose septum
Yeah.
piercing. Or is it like the one up here?
I think
Ooh.
she's just gonna get a little one.
A little.
She doesn't need
Is it-
right
it's a-
here. Coincidentally.
Yes, so the frost giant skeleton has been defeated.
Nice.
You're in this chamber. It is alit with the chasm symbol as the pathway forward seems to open up.
How damaged are
Oh, she's like really bad.
you? Okay. 10 puts a hand on your shoulder and lays on hands. You get 20 points.
Ooh.
Oh, thank you. Do you want to lay your hands on me again?
10 does it again, and you get 20 more points.
Oh, well, that's not what I meant.
You're very welcome.
So the path forward seems pretty clear. You're able to at least get word back to the people waiting in the Citadel to guide them through these catacombs without issue. You do note that the candles that you've discovered and able to create seem to repel the undead. And this makes sense as this was or is the Citadel of the Raven Queen herself, who is against undeath. So any sort of undead creature is naturally kind of drawn away from these Vivicar wax candles. But yes, it opens into this forest area outside of Dagger Falls near the Flaming Tower. It's mostly called the Flaming Tower because it's gay. Well, yeah, it's a gay tower. No, it's because it caught on fire many years ago. But you're at the threshold of the desert itself, and you can see the city of Shade to the southwest. But yes, what would you guys like to do?
We went through it twice. You said the whole temple and everything. Getting
Yeah.
else out. Was there anything that I found in that temple that like I can like pick up as a?
You can all do
Son.
investigation checks if you want to raid the ancient temples.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
can
Raid it.
raid for loot.
And the Citadel's wards are still like super.
It's
okay.
like it's just a giant egg at this point.
I got a 17 on
16.
investigation.
I got a 14.
Okay.
Ooh.
I got a 14 too.
Not 20.
Wow. All right. Let me do a treasure table.
I also give 10 gold coins to the statue to like give my respects to my potential mother.
You feel, I'd say you get some inspiration from that.
Oh.
You're not sure exactly if she can hear you, but
Yes. Because I forgot it was so bad.
all right. I'm trying to load this. That is that. Loot tables, party loot, roll loot. All right. So Zephyral, you find a chain with like a metal heart on it that's glowing slightly red. This is a parapet of health. While wearing this pendant, you can take a magic action to regain 2d4 plus 2 hit points.
Oh yeah.
Once this property is used, it can't be used again until the next dawn.
So I got her a long rest.
Yeah.
Okay.
In addition, you have advantage on saving throws to avoid or end the poison condition while you wear this pendant.
Hell yeah. Okay.
Harlow, you find some boots.
Boots.
These are the boots of false tracks. While wearing these boots, you can have them leave tracks like those of any kind of humanoid your size. Agnes, you find a potion of poison resistance as well as a bag of dust.
How fitting.
Like literally just a bag of dust.
You look at it closely, and this is the dust of dryness. This small packet contains
Like for vagina.
1d6 plus 4 pinches of dust. You can sprinkle a pinch of dust over water, turning it into a 15-foot cube marble pellet. Like you can turn water into just like a small solid object, which floats or rests near where the dust was sprinkled. The pellet's weight is negligible. The creature can then take an action to smash the pellet against a hard surface, causing the pellet to shatter and release the water. So you basically have but I'll allow it to be any liquid. So you can just basically dry it up and throw it.
What was the potion again? Sorry.
It's called the potion was a potion of poison resistance.
Water.
Do you have some water?
Oh, but it's containing a demon woman, as we
Woman.
the shadow woman.
Oh, right.
Says Thara and Wet Dennis.
Wet Dennis.
I like Wet Dennis. One word.
Yes, one word.
Wet Dennis.
Gresnara, you find an old tankard.
Thanks.
Looking at it closely, you see a rune etched at the bottom of it that you're like, oh, interesting. This is the tankard of sobriety. The tankard has a stern face sculpted on one side. You can drink ale, wine, or any other non-magical alcoholic beverage poured into this without becoming inebriated. Tankard has no effect on magical liquids or harmful substances as poison.
Oh. How
And
fun.
it's a great party trick. And then, what did you roll? 10?
14.
14.
Wait, am I still blessed?
No, it doesn't count for this. So I'm going to allow you to see if you want to use it this way. You find some old horseshoes.
Okay.
Bless you. These are horseshoes of speed. They come in a set of 4. As a magic action, you can touch one of the horseshoes to the hoof of a horse or similar creature, whereupon the horseshoes affix itself to the hoof. While the horseshoes are attached to the same creature, its speed is increased by 30 feet. So what I'll do is...
Is it a single-use item?
No, it's basically... you'll increase it to 30. You can attach it...
Permanently?
Yeah, you can attach it to yourself if you'd like.
Okay.
But it has to be on all 4, meaning that...
Like my hands? Can it be on top of my hands?
It could be however you want, but you'll have to run like
On all fours?
Yeah.
That's... I saw 1.5.
I'll allow 0.5 to wear them instead if you'd like.
Great. Boy.
And you just see them just like fuse into him because
And he walks like when you put shoes on a dog and they're just like
yes,
He
walking.
does it really fast.
No, and he's just like running around the room very quickly. But yes, 0.5 has increased his speed to plus 30.
Wow. Okay. I think the speed is now going to be like 90.
Yeah.
Yeah, 90. 90 feet.
And then you all find between the 5 of you 500 gold in diamonds or not jewels and treasure apiece.
500 apiece.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Gold?
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
I'd be proud of
And
you.
jewels?
I just
Yeah.
doubled my net worth.
Oh, amazing.
I wish life was like that.
I mean, you'll have to sell it eventually, but
Right.
I'll say once you get to a place that accepts gold.
So we just do auto sell junk.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, you find a lot of old texts and kind of old manuscripts that someone will find something interesting in. Gold goblets. You also find a sapphire worth 100 gold and a diamond worth 500 gold. So someone can use that to potentially revive someone. I would say someone has to decide to take the diamond specifically.
Krasnar doesn't want it. She's a ruby girl herself.
Yeah.
I don't trust myself, to be honest.
Agnes will take it.
Right.
Yeah, it would make the most sense to the healer. But yes, anything you guys want to say or do before you exit the Citadel catacombs?
And everyone's evacuating from it.
Yeah, you're kind of guiding them through. It seems pretty safe at this point.
Are
I love a puzzle.
Are people staying behind, or are
There are
just letting
some
the
staying
wards-
behind, but they're mostly gonna all leave eventually. It's just the problem is it's completely safe in the Citadel, but there's no way to leave other than the Citadel. So they're gonna. The plan right now is to set up at least a trade route with Dagger Falls to send supplies and do it safely. But
And
right,
is this entrance like conspicuous? Should we can we, like hide it?
you're
somehow?
able to hide it. It's
Right.
like in an old side of a mountain, and like rocks have to be moved out of the way, but very, very easily hid.
Are there any water sources nearby?
There's a river to the south.
Are you gonna use your dust?
I mean, yeah.
I'd
We're
say-
about to go into a desert.
Make a nature or investigation check.
Make a nature check to see if there's water.
Well, to find a pond or
Oh.
something.
16.
Yeah, you're able to find a small pond. You see a number of fish and frogs living in it.
Okay. I rolled on the packet because it says you roll on it.
Yeah.
I have 7 uses.
Okay.
7 pinches. So I'm gonna take 2 pinches and take those pellets.
Yeah, it significantly drains a good portion of the pond, but there's enough
Yeah.
left to.
Or the fish.
Is it potable water or does that matter?
It depends if you want to eat it, drink it.
Okay. We'll figure
I
it
mean,
out.
there's fish in it. It should be okay.
Yeah, it's fresh water at the very least. So yes, you guys have the choice. You can either make your way to Dagger Falls to try and rest and recuperate, or try and head to the City of Shade.
When we were letting people out,
Yeah.
I assume Sister Vance walked past.
Yes.
So Sister Vance walked past, and Grasnar is leaning on the big mother tucker, and she just very slyly goes,
And
"You're welcome."
he's like, "Thank you, ma'am, sir, ma'am."
This is,
Get out.
Sorry.
This is a lady.
Oh man! And as she does that though, because she's leaning and she's wearing it on the right fisting glove, and then as she's like pointing that Sister Vance bitch out, she kind of like notices. I feel like you said last time that she has to attune,
Hmm.
like that. There's a little bit of a something as she's pointing. And does she try to attune to this to see kind of like what's
I'm
going
gonna
on?
say you're beginning the process of attunement to this glove. It hasn't fully attuned. It's gonna take like a full hour of like concentration to attune to it, which you haven't had yet.
She's like hyperfixating a little
Yes.
bit. Like, oh, wait a minute.
As you're all leaving, you see Lucky Seven as he comes by, and he makes contact with you, 10, and he says, "I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I believe one of our brethren has been killed."
That's terrible.
Oh, right. Doze.
I believe that, yes.
2. I still have the helmet that I took.
Are you okay? Why do you hold our brethren with such disdain?
He was hostile toward us and threatened all of my companions.
He is
and
not.
seemed unrepentant.
He was trapped in a bag.
We attempted to reason with him, and he pledged allegiance to Thay.
He was surviving.
So are we all, and we are not pledging allegiance to Thay.
He looks around at all of you and he says, "I don't know if this is the best course of action for me." As he looks at 10 last before he just kind of floats up into the sky and says, "Do not follow." And he flies west.
Oh, damn it.
You did kill one of his teammates.
He was already dead.
Most of them were dead. I thought he was cool.
So you've lost your ability to make the pirate's booty fly.
Do I still have it?
Yeah, Rogar kind of pulls out with the case, and he's like, "So, we ready to... Where's he going?"
Yeah. I yank it back. I'm like, I believe I'll hold on to this for now, since I own it, and then I put it away.
I guess I'm a captain of nothing now. Are you still the skipper, then?
I put my hat back on, like,
Yes.
you bet your ass.
And then Zephyr comes out, and she says, "Are we walking in the desert?"
Well,
I would like to go to Dagger Falls first to maybe rest a little bit. We've had quite a journey.
also, perhaps we can, find
An alternative.
an alternative route there.
Yeah.
Passage across the desert.
Yeah.
I will say that if we do need to cross it, I can create a habitat for a structure, a place to stay that will be comfortable for us. Should the sun become overbearing, we need to long rest.
Can it fit 10 plus people?
It will be close quarters, but we'll do our best.
I remember that back in Baldur's Gate. It's very close quarters.
Maybe I'll launch my pirate's booty and just be on that for now. The beach city, beach ship.
What did you call me?
Hmm?
What did you call me?
No, you're my beautiful new friend.
I'm going in that little house.
I think stopping in Daggerfall couldn't hurt, right? Is it
Yeah.
very far away?
How far away is it?
Probably like half a day's journey.
That's not terrible.
I think we could all use a bit of a scrub up.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. Should we do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys make your way to Dagger Falls. I'd say along the way, you're all feeling this exuberance. You've survived so much at this point and brought on new friends, and you're so close to your objective. Taking a short rest, you realize you've all leveled up.
Oh!
Yes.
Upon reaching Dagger Falls, it's a quiet community. You see that it's much colder here than you realize than outside, and there's a slight flurry happening here, but it's only concentrated over the town itself. As you enter, Harlow and Zephyral, you see a number of blue elves walking around. And 10, you also see a blue elf that you might recognize, you're not sure. But you've met a blue elf before.
Yes.
They're very rare. And in the center of town, you see them all kind of hanging up missing posters. And in the center is Harlow's beautiful face. Missing. Please help us find the Prince of Twilight. As Hilgara Rhinemantle, the Viscountess of Winter, part of the Court of Seasons, turns around and she says, Harlow! And that's where we're going to end it.
Son of a bitch.
Damn it.
But you all level up.
Yeah.
We're all level 9. I wanted to make sure everyone, so the last group on Monday leveled up, so you guys will as well. And then if Thursday survives, they will as well. Everyone will be level 9 for the Tournament of Fortune.
Love it.
Yes, I sent you all invites to it, so if you can make it, please let me know. We're going to try something new coming up, so for people who are watching, it's going to be a full tournament. We'll see what happens. Who wins, who loses, who gets a new wig. I don't know. We'll see. That only happened once, and maybe it'll happen again. But as these boys are going to be leveling up, we'll see you tomorrow, Thursday, with the Southern Route, as they make their way north to the City of Shade, as they survived a mist-laden valley full of sleeping giants, and a tiefling that was a sad boy named, what was his name? I forget his name. It was the NPC created by Robin Lord Taylor. So, yeah. So that's it. So thank you guys. Have a good night. And as you remember, are you Goblin Guys? Good night.
Happy Pride.
Happy Pride.